Ikonso, the man that made Nnamdi Kanu go emotional for the first time in his life, made Nnamdi Kanu wail that day on live. Many people did not know about Ikonso until that very day. Until that day, it was all over the news on what happened and how he was unalived. On 13th of June, during Nnamdi Kanu's court trial, the masked witness specifically mentioned Ikonso's name and accused Ikonso of committing heinous, violent, dangerous crimes against the Nigerian state government, most especially accusing him of targeting Imo State prison. Also, during the court trial, it was accused that the ESN and the IPOB also attack security personnel, particularly those of Fulani extraction. And I will read exactly the words used. The prosecution asked the witness, "Are all members of IPOB also ESN?" The witness answered, "Yes, they enforce Nnamdi Kanu's instructions. They attack security agents, especially Hausa Fulani." When the prosecution asked him, "Who is Ikonso?" this is what the witness answered. He said, "He is one of the feared ESN members. On April 5th, Ikonso led an attack on the Imo State Correctional Center." Those were the exact words of accusation of the witness. But somehow, by nature or by fate, the man Ikonso himself is not alive to either defend himself or respond to those accusations. So in this video, we'll be looking at the man himself, Ikonso, doing an unbiased fact-checking and digging to see if actually the accusations against him in the court on that day were actually merited, or perhaps a targeted hoax to stir up emotions as a way of pinning or indicting Nnamdi Kanu and the group he leads and represents. But before then, one thing is certain: Ikonso is a son of Igbo land. Therefore, as you're watching me right now, I want us to honor his death. So type in the comment section, heart, put a heart, then forever Ikonso. Because we live in a country where even bandits and serious terrorists are well celebrated. A country that is highly ethnicized and nobody cares what crime you committed. As far as you are from a section of the country, just take a bow and go. So nothing can stop us from celebrating our own brother, our own son. Because no matter what your son does, he is your son. So type in the comment section, love, forever Ikonso. Don't type RIP. Don't type rest in peace, please. Don't type broken heart. Just type love, that emoji, then forever Ikonso. If you want to eulogize under it, please go on. Feel free. Thank you very much. People pardoning criminals, known criminals, who are from a section of the country, even celebrating with them and giving them chieftaincy title. Recently, a known bandit in the north had a meeting with Nigerian security agencies. I don't know whether to call it peace meeting, but that's to show you that these kind of things only happen to a section of the country. Why couldn't this meeting be done with the ESN or the IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu all these years? So look at this. Bandit kickpin Ado Alero holds peace meeting with Katsina community and the Nigerian army. And look at it in your screen with the Nigerian army and the community. So why won't I celebrate my own brother? So now we are going to be fact-checking to ascertain if Ikonso actually is that person, is that terrorist, or whatever they claim him to be, as said on Nnamdi Kanu's court case. So before then, please like, share, and if it's your first time, subscribe and turn on notification and click on the bell that says all. Let me be reading for you something very briefly. These are the accusations that were leveled against Ikonso, of course, and exactly how the charges are that made the government to come for him and, of course, take him out. 1. The Nigerian government and security agencies claimed that Ikonso was behind multiple attacks on police stations and security posts in Imo State. They said that he is responsible for coordinating ambushes that killed police and military personnel. They said that he was masterminding arson attacks on government facilities, including INEC facility and also the prison facility. They also said that he's stockpiling arms and training armed fighters under ESN. Now, let us go to the man himself, Ikonso. His full name, of course, is Don Ikonso Nnamdi, but he's widely known as Commander Ikonso. He is from Imo State. He was responsible for overseeing the security of the farms and the bushes and protecting the, inner lands of the southeast. So Nigerian government alleged that he was involved in attacks on police stations, killing of security personnel, and the destruction of government structure. So he was tagged by security forces as a terrorist leader of an armed insurgent wing. That was a very hefty allegation. Ikonso was unalived on April 24th, 2021 during a joint operation by the Nigerian Army, Police, and the DSS in Awamama Olu local government area, Imo State. The military said he was neutralized in a gun battle alongside 6 others. His death was controversial and sparked anger among IPOB supporters. So definitely his IPOB confirmed his death and condemned it, called it extrajudicial. Nnamdi Kanu definitely called him a martyr and praised his services for the Igbo race. Nnamdi Kanu also insisted that the young man was protecting his people from Fulani herdsmen attacks, not engaging in forms of terrorism. So among the Southeast, he is still remembered as a fallen hero and, of course, a man who meant no harm, but all his activities was in good faith for his people. But the Nigerian government definitely maintained that he is a terrorist. On a different angle, and let's be very, very balanced here, since we are doing an unbiased verification, listen to this. There may be classified intelligence reports used by the Nigerian security agencies to justify targeting Ikonso. But no conclusive public evidence has been presented showing him attacking security personnel. So, legally and factually, the case against Ikonso remains based on allegations and not proven facts. So that's the truth. Let's assume now there was an intelligence report of things happening in that area of Imo State. And definitely I know that the security agencies keep these reports confidential and classified. And they can decide to move in when they have done their due diligence. I understand that. But remember, you are operating under a sovereign state where there is freedom of speech, human rights. We are not in a dictatorship. The security agencies have a mandate by the people who they serve to give information on activities that they do amongst their citizens. We're not talking about foreign aliens now, or someone from Burkina Faso or from Niger or Mali coming to our territory. You're talking about the people that voted you in. The people. Definitely, Ikonso was a Nigerian citizen. Your citizen. The least you could do is to prove exactly what you have alleged, because those allegations are very strong. The person you're talking about is not even alive to defend himself. The community leaders and the youth there, have they come out to say, yes, this man has been terrorizing our area? Has Ikonso ever been caught on armed robbery, on murder? Okay, if you say that you have proof that this man is doing this and this, where is the evidence? Where? That man that came into the court to give that testimony against Ikonso, is he ready to back those claims up? The witness himself? I think at this point, I know the court case is not about Ikonso. Definitely it's about Nnamdi Kanu. But I would have loved to hear Kanu's lawyers maybe just by the side say, okay, because Ikonso represents an organization, the IPOB. And if you're going to tie Nnamdi Kanu with him, going very well that you said that he is, the one that goes around executing Nnamdi Kanu's orders, that means you are also indirectly accusing Nnamdi Kanu of doing those things you said Ikonso did. And you have to find the proof for it. There has to be proof. On these terrorists that you're talking to and trying to make peace with in Zamfara State or in the north, you can see that picture, you can see that these people are armed. So with all the intelligence you have on the activities in the north and the Boko Haram and the ISWAP, why haven't you gone in? Why haven't you gone in to arrest, prosecute, or execute firefights? You said there was a shootout. But look at what you're doing to the north. Look at the bushes. The terrorists are still walking free. Nobody's asking them anything. This is open selective justice. The Igbo, I will say it, the Igbo are targeted for selective justice, and I don't like it. It makes no sense. It just seems as if these people do not belong, but let us just keep them. How can you tell me that you came into Imo State and you went after a young boy like this? A young boy. Some said he was in his home on that day. That means he's not even hiding. He is well known. So how is somebody who still lives in his village a terrorist? How? Moves around the community, goes to the bank, goes to markets. How is he a terrorist? Prove it now. You know what touched me? Because mentioning his name in that court, I think it was strategically brought up to break Nnamdi Kanu's heart, knowing very well what the kind of pain Kanu faced when this young man died. His life just cut short like that. Why didn't you bring in the community and the army to come and have a discussion with him and gist and make peace? Why didn't you? Why hasn't the federal government till today taken this matter of Nnamdi Kanu as a very important and serious matter to discuss with him and make peace? Going by this video, you can see very well that definitely there were allegations against Ikonso. But, like I tell you, allegations without proof is baseless. Is baseless. Let me tell you, this bandit in the north, they make videos. They come out every day. Abu Shekau and the other one in the Zamfara. They tell you, look, I'm the one doing this thing. They stand with their guns. They stand with their rocket launchers. They stand with their men, telling you, this is who I am. That's evidence. Enough evidence if you're looking for one. They never denied who they are. Did Ikonso ever come out one day and say, I am this, I am that? So how are you going to prove it? Because the young man is not even alive. He's well. I still use this opportunity to say, please release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, because as this thing drags longer and longer like this, it rubs a lot of pain, distrust, and hurt on people who really hold him in high esteem. So my final verdict on this Ikonso matter is, please, let this man rest. I do not see any evidence pointing him to any of these allegations. Perhaps if there are some evidence, secret evidence, I think it's time to make it clear, let the whole world see, so that at least his death will be justified. Because I know very well, and they always say it, and Nnamdi Kanu always says it, that Biafra is going to be through self-determination. And definitely, Ikonso also never left his state to go and commit crime in the north. And the people in that community never said that there is a known criminal operating in the area, making life unbearable. So who actually is the victim of Ikonso's treachery, of Ikonso's banditry? Who are the victims? Who can come out now and say, Ikonso did this to me? Only bandits can come out and say, Ikonso did this to them or not. But no citizen, I bet, no citizen can come out and say that Ikonso did this. If there is one citizen, bring the person out. Even security personnel. It is a personnel that actually is a victim of this Ikonso with proof. He can be made to come out and say, this and this and this happened. The floor is still open. The floor is still open. Nnamdi Kanu said he is a peaceful man. And he has shown so far that he actually is a peaceful man. The way he has comported himself in captivity, in this trial, Kanu has composed himself. That shows you that that person you are looking for, that is a criminal, that is a terrorist, may not be the person you are holding. I just felt I needed to clear the air and say a few things about this matter. Thank you all for watching so far. Remember to type in the comment section with a heart, forever Ikonso. He is our brother, our son. Definitely, he's an Igbo man, and we must not throw our brother away. Nobody will tell us who our enemies are, and no one should tell us who we should celebrate or not. We celebrate him today. We celebrate him today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I've been your host, Chi Ne Du. Thank you for watching my video. Till I see you in the next one.